We can take the book of Psalm, chapter number 23, verse 5 to 6. What will help us to understand on the law of oppositions. The Bible says, when we read the Bible, you prepare a table before me in presence of my enemy. You anoint my head with oil, and my cup run over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the day of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Family, listen to me. I believe no matter what opposition will bring in your life, you will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. No matter who is for you or who is against you, you will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. I don't care who loves you, I don't care who doesn't love you, but I know with God you shall arrive. Before God starts a journey, is always make sure that the end is secured. Let me prophesy over your life. You shall finish well. I say you shall finish well. Your marriage, it will be well. And you will end well. Nobody will stop what God has already begun in your life. Your life is secure in God's hand. Now let me answer these three questions. Why do we have enemies? Listen to me. The uncommon resent the common. All the time of your life, when you will decide to live in an uncommon way, you are placing a demand to opposition. You are placing a demand to have enemies. Listen, the unholy despise the holy. Listen, every day of your life when you will decide to live a holy life, every person who doesn't follow principles will be your enemies. That's why you need to know that the lazy despise the diligent. How I know I'm a diligent man. And I believe that every uncommon move will intimidate people around you. It will intimidate your enemies for them to stand against your progress. That's why today I will congratulate all the enemy in your life, because your enemies will always bring you to the place of manifestations. Without Hannah, without Peninnah, Hannah didn't supposed to have Samuel. Without Judah, Jesus is supposed to be sold and to go to the cross. You need your enemies for you to be able to be put on the place of manifestations. Listen, because you propose your life to go to the next level, you are placing a demand to have enemies. And I know with God, your tomorrow is always best than your today. Your next level is better than your current level. That's why you need to progress. But as soon as you decide to leave this level and to go to the next level, you are placing a demand to enemies. Religions taught us that when you are Christians, you need to be harmless. Listen to me. Jesus was not only a lamb, he was also a lion. On the midst of oppositions, the lion character need to be sure. Why? Because progressing is a must for your life. There is an American leader called Martin Luther King who said, if you need to crawl, crawl. If you need to walk, walk. If you need to run, run. And Ezekiel can say tonight, if you need to swim, swim. But you need to move forward. Don't allow anybody to stop your move. Your God is a dynamic God, not a static God. I want to tell you that God is in control. Your God is faithful. Who begin a journey with you is faithful to finish with you. Keep your faith. Trust God. It is well. Let me answer the second question. Who are those enemies? Family, everybody who wants to sabotage your God-given assignment is an enemy. A person who loves you is a person who supports your assignment in earth. You know, what I love with God is God loves diversity. God, the God we serve, is a different God. He lacks difference. That's why you will see He created the people who are white. He created people who are black. Even among trees, there is orange tree, there is mango tree, there is different kind of tree. Even when you see people, you see some people have round hair, some of them have oval head. You realize that God is so attracted to difference. And because He's attracted to difference, there is a specific assignment, what you have received from God. And every person who is called a friend is a person who will promote your assignment. Now, your enemy is everybody who is against your God-given assignment. I remember one day a person was telling me, Pastor, you know, sometime in life you need to be balanced. You need to be balanced. You need to be balanced. Listen to me. We don't need to be balanced. We need to be us. You are called to be you. Let dog bark and let you be you. You don't need to be balanced. You don't need to find yourself everywhere. Who is a person who can go and see a dentist and ask him if he can add an extra room to his house? Why is a dentist is not called to be balanced? Tell him to fear quoi? He's not your portion. He's not your portion. You need to be you and fulfill your assignment. Now, your enemy is everybody who sabotage your assignment. Now, you can see people laughing with you, but if they are sabotaging your God-given assignment, they are not friends, they are enemies. You can take the book of Galatians chapter number 4, verse 7 to 8. You can also take Deuteronomy 13, 6 to 9. Your enemy is anyone who resents the desire for increase and towards it. Listen to me. There are some people, they can always be comfortable to see you low, to see you not having anything, to see you suffering. And when you see you start increasing, they stand against you. Those one are your enemies. Listen, you need to make a difference between what is a priority for your life and what are necessities. Listen, everything in life doesn't have the same values. That's why you need to make first difference between the values of your life. Another point is your enemies is everybody who is against your progress. Listen to me. When you read the book of Ezra, chapter number 4, verse 5, and even when you go further down, chapter number 4, verse 23 to 24, you will see that he have seen opposition. He have seen accusation. Today, Christians are so fragile against oppositions. They are so fragile against false accusations. When they are getting accused, they can quit, they can cry. Listen to me. Don't mind accusations. Mind your assignment. Let me tell you something. This is your season. This is your time. That even while you are seeing opposition, that even while you are seeing your enemy standing before you, because this is the right time. All the time where you will see opposition, know that the store of heaven will open and something will release toward your life. And the devil want to oppose. See the case of Daniel. He was fasting. The Bible said God released the answer for his life. But the prince of the kingdom of Persia stand against him for 21 days. All the time when you see oppositions, know that heaven will open and something will release for you. You will not die. You will live and you will testify the goodness of God.